Hey adrenaline junkies, welcome to Police Chase. Today we're kicking off a brand new series, When People Messed with the Wrong Cops, where every dumb move instantly triggers justice mode. Alright, let's dive in. On July 11th, 2022, Corporal Tyler Van Schoik of the Arkansas State Police was moving into position to take over a chase. Ahead of him, a gray SUV carrying two suspects had fled from Little Rock Police, heading south on Highway 367. The warrant had been given to end the chase as quickly as possible, but cautiously.
Wall Street, South Alabama, traffic light, speed 70 miles an hour. 49, Tampa, which is about 4. South Alabama, traffic light, speed 70.
The chase continued into rural roads, stalling for time but not much. Ahead lay a more populated stretch of road, with grocery stores, banks, even a daycare center. Continuing the chase would be far more risky. Van Schoik waited, observed, then saw an opportunity.
South Alabama Street, southbound, speed 80 miles an hour.
With the road straight and the space clear, he pulled in and executed a precise pit that sent the SUV veering off course, crashing into a utility pole, sending dust flying.
Approaching Southern Bell, one failed pit attempt, southbound approach. Traffic light, speed 60.
One bell, pit attempt, another bell, southbound approach.
Let me see your hands! Hands out the fucking window! Stand away from me! Face away from motherfucker! Stand like my boy!
A few moments later, it was over. Both suspects were arrested and faced multiple criminal charges, ending a chase that nearly turned out to be much worse. Fayette County, Georgia. On January 21st, 2026, the Fayette County Sheriff's Office addressed a road closure tied to a serious crash and released dashcam footage after confirming details of a stolen vehicle reported out of Noonan. Around 2:45 p.m., Lieutenant Akeen and Deputy Nelson spotted the red SUV near Brooks Woolsey Road and Antioch Road. The driver refused to stop, leading to a pursuit exceeding 115 miles per hour.
1050 radio rollover.
As units prepared to terminate the chase, the SUV rolled over near the Highway 85 connector. The 17-year-old driver, reported missing, suffered no major injuries and faces multiple charges.
Driver, hands up! Watch the right side.
Dash cam footage captured a dramatic Miami-Dade police chase on May 9th, ending with 27-year-old Melina Logan leaping into a lake to avoid capture. Logan had arrived at Honda of South Miami for a test drive, but instead stole a new Honda Civic. When police tried to stop her, she sped southbound on the Palmetto Expressway at 90 miles per hour, weaving through traffic.
Hey, we're still southbound. It's approaching 2 Street. She's still going southbound. They're going to you guys. She's still going forward the vehicle.
Multiple signal 4. She's trapped inside the car.
The chase ended near the Northwest 25th Street off-ramp when Logan crashed into several vehicles, disabling her car against a concrete wall. She then climbed a ledge and jumped into a nearby lake to escape.
Anybody short fire? No.
Officers tossed ropes to assist, but Logan refused help, forcing several officers to jump in after her. During the struggle, she scratched one officer and briefly submerged another. Eventually, she was pulled from the water and taken into custody. Logan faces charges of grand theft auto, battery on law enforcement, and fleeing police. One person injured in the crash was hospitalized. The chase unfolded in torrential rain, with a drunk driver refusing to stop. The car sped dangerously fast, turning the slippery roads into a serious hazard for everyone around.
Adam 41.
Arkansas 102, zebra X-ray William, 102, zebra X-ray William. Gonna be a black Toyota passenger car taking exit 128 William South.
As the pursuit continued, the vehicle swerved erratically through traffic, skidding across lanes while officers struggled with poor visibility and worsening weather conditions. The risk to the public increased with each passing second.
1052 on a blue Toyota Camry, expires April of 23 out of Alexander.
41, the rocker still rolling.
Airport.
1037.
With no safer option left, the police executed a precise ramming maneuver. The impact sent the car spinning, forcing it to a halt and ending the tense chase.
Running towards
Currently traveling on the
Montezuma County, Colorado, on April 8, 2026 at approximately 11 a.m., Colorado State Highway Patrol officers spotted a pickup truck driving the wrong way on the shoulder of Highway 160 near Cortez.
almost went head on with the vehicle. Can you see if we have any deputies to head my way?
Hi, copy. Do you want 33?
Yeah, I'll go take the channel.
Hi, copy. This is 33 traffic. Going to be highway 160.
As the officers intervened, the danger escalated. The truck refused to stop. It accelerated forward, swerving erratically between the shoulder and the opposite lanes at high speed.
And they don't head on. I don't know how much longer we want to let this go. Five out of 11 speeds are at 65, 60 to 65. We're slowing down now. We're approaching construction zone.
7, break. Northwest Command 15, get that 6 minutes on the radio.
Flashlights and sirens blared. Commands were repeated, but the driver continued to drive, at times nearly causing a head-on collision and putting all other drivers at risk.
I just attempted TBI. I missed. I'm going to reattempt.
Ahead, the risk increased. A construction site, speed limit, workers on duty. Time was running out. The officer made a decision. The first tactical attempt failed. The truck was still moving. Then, a second decisive maneuver, and it succeeded.
Put your hands in the air. Get down on your knee. Walk your hands out in front of you and lay on your stomach.
The pickup truck was forced to stop. The driver, an 81-year-old man, got out of the vehicle and started shouting repeatedly and was arrested without further incident.
Cross your ankles.
In the early morning of December 28, 2024, a dark blue sedan sped through the streets of Little Rock, pursued by Arkansas State Police. The driver ran red lights, sped through intersections, and reached speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour on the highway, dangerously weaving through traffic. The pursuit shifted off the highway at the Woodrow exit, where the suspect attempted to disappear into nearby residential areas.
Took the Woodrow exit. We're going to be back south on Woodrow, 1737.
But as the sedan turned onto a side street, Officer Riles seized the opportunity and executed a decisive pit maneuver, rear-ending the vehicle, causing it to spin violently and lose control. The sedan spun nearly 180 degrees before crashing head-on into a utility pole with great force. The impact broke the pole, sending high-voltage power lines crashing onto the road. Amid the chaos, the driver jumped out of the car and disappeared into the residential area before police could reach him. The scene was cordoned off due to fallen power lines, while support units and K-9 units were deployed to search for the fleeing driver. The wrecked sedan remained trapped under the severed power lines, a dramatic end to a violent chase that lasted all night. Little Rock, Arkansas. Shortly after midnight on May 3rd, 2026, a dramatic chase unfolded in Pulaski County after Arkansas State Police pursued a speeding sports car through the city. Officers swiftly intercepted a gray-blue Nissan 350Z with fake Texas license plates as it sped through Little Rock at triple-digit speeds. The Nissan sped through intersections without its headlights on, swerving aggressively through traffic and ignoring hazard lights and sirens, its speed exceeding 100 miles per hour. As the danger escalated, additional units were deployed to surround the sports car, attempting to stop the chase before more motorists were put at risk. Near Baseline and Interstate 30, officers finally acted. A successful pit maneuver shot sent the 350Z spinning on the road, abruptly ending the high-speed chase. What began as a reckless midnight race through Little Rock ended with the driver facing a series of charges, including fleeing the scene, reckless driving, speeding, running a red light, multiple traffic violations, and endangering the public after turning the streets into a high-speed hazard zone. Alachua County. On September 18, 2023, police received a distress call that a yellow BMW linked to a murder was speeding north on Highway 441 toward Alachua County. Patrol units fanned out along the highway, waiting for the stolen sedan to appear as tension built with each passing mile.
Go ahead.
Near the 13,300 block of US 441, officers finally spotted the BMW and confirmed the license plate matched that of the murder vehicle. With enough cars to surround it, red and green lights flashed across the road, but driver Javon Stefan Barkley showed no intention of surrendering.
Dasher, if you're near the prairie, set up now. The prairie, you go ahead and set up. What lane? What lane? Go ahead and put in the fast lane, inside lane.
He weaved through numerous wheel chocks, even driving over the median to avoid being stopped as the chase accelerated down the highway.
Fast lane, put in fast lane. Yep, he's turning. Guys, please him now. Please now. Hello, Mike driver. You passed Rocky Point yet? Single occupant. About to exit northward, showing up on the south on the prairie.
Then came the final move. The officers lined up to perform a pit maneuver and rammed into the BMW, causing the sedan to spin, fall into a ditch, and come to a stop, ending the chase in a cloud of smoke and screeching tires.
Felony stop, guys. Remember what you're doing, felony stop. Block traffic back in the back, please. Block. Southbound traffic, stop.
Barkley was pulled from the car and arrested at the scene before being taken for medical treatment. Investigators later discovered that he was also wanted for assault with a dangerous weapon and had a long history of driving with a revoked license, ending the violent escape and flashing lights, the dash tailgate, and adding another arrest to his record.
McCoy, you on scene?
June 6, 2024, Crittenden County, Arkansas. Near midnight on Interstate 40, a traffic officer spotted a beige Cadillac SUV speeding at 86 miles per hour in a 65 miles per hour zone. Initially, the driver pulled over in Mound City, calmly stating he was rushing home because his mother was looking after his son. A few seconds later, he suddenly sped off.
Where you want to pull the over clock, you're doing 86 and a 65.
Yeah, I was kind of rushing.
chase ensued in the darkness along Mound City Road. The suspect switched off his headlights, swerved violently, and threw a black bag out of the passenger side window as officers closed in. The first TVI intervention momentarily brought the SUV out of the pursuit, but a second attempt failed to stop it. Then came a third. The Cadillac spun violently clockwise, veered off the road, and plunged into a ditch, finally ending the chase.
With your left hand, slowly open the door.
Trying at the doorway.
Officers pulled over and arrested the driver, later identified as Nicholas Papatristo. Inside the SUV and the abandoned bag, police recovered marijuana, oxycodone, promethazine, cash, an electronic scale, and more than 140 Xanax pills, turning a late-night speeding stop into a chaotic chase and a major drug bust.
Thank you.
Step back to the sound of my voice.
Okay. County's in there out.
On July 29, 2019, an officer on patrol in Walnut Grove observed a white pickup with seatbelt violations, a cracked windshield, and an improper turn onto Highway 81. When a traffic stop was attempted, the driver refused to stop and fled.
Traffic at this time, 49 miles an hour.
Other traffic 9 miles per hour.
Passing the wagon trail.
Past the wagon trail.
Zero violation from the turn.
The pursuit escalated as the truck reached speeds up to 95 miles per hour, passed vehicles in no passing zones, and drove into oncoming lanes. The chase ended near a school when a Piet maneuver safely spun the vehicle out.
Approaching your trying to get to a school, it's not fast stop. Pit maneuver, pit maneuver.
The driver and passenger were taken into custody after brief resistance. A loaded handgun and a knife were recovered, along with evidence of stolen tags and license violations. Both suspects faced multiple felony charges. August 19th, 2022, Highway 77, Cameron County, Texas. A coordinated operation between Texas Department of Public Safety and partner agencies turned into a high-speed chase. The target, a suspected drug trafficker in a silver Toyota Corolla.
3 out of 607. I'm meets 80 with silver in color. Passenger car. Texas plates. Robert Paul Charles.
He's having issues steering, guys. Just a heads up. We're behind him.
West of 1732.
There one.
3 IMO 33 on 607A. Be advised, BP is saying that vehicles took one of their units.
Yeah, it's M4. He did strike one of them. We're still going to be one.
Yeah, it's M4. He did strike one of them. We're still going to be one.
Westbound right now.
He's approaching 1677, still westbound military.
3 out of 605, what's going up? I want to be setting up on 2520 to everyone to the bike, to this way.
21.
The driver ran flat out. The sedan weaved through traffic, cut onto the shoulder, even bounced across roadside grass, anything to escape. But the car began to fail. Damage mounted, smoke poured from the front wheels, tires shredded, speed collapsing as control slipped.
Correction, 732.
Our vehicle continuing southbound on US 77, Furnish Road, approaching Willow Road.
After tearing through roads and intersections, it ended abruptly. The Corolla drifted to the shoulder and stopped. Within seconds, units swarmed from all sides. Overhead, a helicopter tracked it. Troopers and Border Patrol agents advanced, weapons ready, pulling the suspect out and subduing him on the roadway.
Vehicle's pulling over. It's pulling over.
Appreciate one-way vehicles pulling over.
Then came the discovery. In the trunk and rear seat, bundles wrapped in white tape, 10 packages, about 240 pounds of marijuana. Charges followed, evading arrest by vehicle and possession, ending a desperate run that failed under pressure.
Y'all good on what it is?
While patrolling southbound on Interstate 65 near mile marker 49, officers spotted a vehicle with an obscured license plate and illegally dark window tint.
Everyone have blocked the exit ramp that's on scene with you.
When emergency lights activated and spike strips were staged ahead, the driver refused to stop, exited the interstate, made a U-turn, and re-entered in a bold attempt to flee.
By legs, just move by legs. Still north.
Watching at 71, picking up.
The vehicle surged past 130 miles per hour in a 70 miles per hour zone, weaving recklessly through traffic. Near mile marker 71,
I'm at the 71, I'm trying to cut off. You taking that off?
the driver lost control and struck a sign at the bottom of the exit ramp, limiting the vehicle's ability to continue.
You get on 71,
367 I think he's exiting right here. I'm at the 71, I'm trying to cut off.
Seizing the moment, a trooper performed a PT maneuver, bringing the car to a stop. The suspect was arrested without incident, and a search revealed suspected marijuana and a suspended license. Just before 8:25 p.m. Wednesday, a Michigan trooper stopped a red Kia in Niles for a faulty brake light.
Oh, they got you? Okay. I'm in. All right, go put your hands behind your back for me, okay? What's going on? You got a warrant for your arrest. For what? For simple assault. Put your hands behind your back. No. I'm not going. Bro, don't.
I'll take it all the way there. I'm not going.
Barry and I got one fighting.
Look,
I'm telling you right now, dude. I'm telling you, stop.
I'm not going.
Stop.
For what? It's simple assault from where?
Simple assault. Get out of the crowd.
The driver, 32-year-old Joshua Ringel, was found to have an outstanding warrant and quickly became combative. After being tased, he pulled a gun and sped off toward Indiana.
No, we're going. Got it.
Red fire, Mike.
I'll be the location. Are you guys coming up? The ambulance. Coming up the ambulance. Hold on. Down the way. Well, I got another guy. What's up? Please, pull this off for me. Testing now, over.
The pursuit continued into South Bend. Around 8:40 p.m., Ringel struck a police vehicle deploying stop sticks near the intersection of MLK Jr. Drive and Marion Street, then fled on foot toward the St. Joseph River. Multiple agencies launched a search using drones, K-9 units, and SWAT. Ringel was later found deceased at the base of a river embankment. The female passenger was not arrested, and one trooper sustained minor injuries but is recovering. Fleeing across state lines might sound like something out of a video game, but for the driver of a Chevrolet Malibu, it quickly became a costly real-life mistake. The chase began on Interstate 10 in Escambia County, Florida, after the Alabama Highway Patrol alerted Florida authorities about a speeding car crossing state borders. The driver likely thought changing states would shake law enforcement, but they were wrong. As the pursuit escalated, officers skillfully executed a flawless pit maneuver, forcing the vehicle to a screeching halt. A perfect pitch is like landing a striking bowling, except this time it's the suspect's pride that hits the pavement.
Pretty proud of myself. That was the most fun I've ever fucking had.
Fortunately, no one was injured during the chase, and the driver was swiftly taken into custody. Now facing charges for fleeing and eluding in both Alabama and Florida, along with multiple traffic violations, this incident serves as a clear warning. Mixing reckless behavior with overconfidence and adrenaline rarely ends well. On March 23, 2026, Arkansas State Police Officer Charles Sperlin spotted a silver sedan, believed to be a Nissan Altima, speeding north toward the airport. When he attempted to stop, the driver refused and immediately accelerated, leading to a high-speed chase.
They're trying to piss me about that, trying to hit them.
I was trying to just hit him fast.
Steve, he's swerving all over the road, being aggressive to other vehicles.
In a matter of moments, the speed exceeded 100 miles per hour, quickly climbing to nearly 134 miles per hour. The suspect drove aggressively, swerving back and forth, cutting across lanes, using the shoulder to overtake, and even crossing the median in a desperate attempt to escape. As danger escalated, support units coordinated via radio, setting up roadblocks and barricades. As the gap narrowed, Officer Sperlin made a decisive intervention. The out-of-control sedan crossed the median and veered into a ditch, flipping over and sustaining extensive damage.
Yeah, I'm good. Hell yeah, it's over, brother. 2-5 Bluff. He went through the median. He's over on the southbound side.
But even then, the driver fled, jumping out of the car and running into the nearby woods while officers rushed in to continue the pursuit. The suspect faces multiple serious charges, including fleeing the scene, reckless driving, speeding, failing to yield, and dangerous use of the vehicle, turning a simple car stop into a risky chase.